or the 4 and the 5. So we're looking for a Miracle and a Matuma Man hero, and I feel like they need 2 decent physical damage people.
Yeah, some fighting hero, maybe a Venge carry or something.
Yeah.
Dire team pick.
They go for the Matuma Man Brood.
Othered.
So I've heard people talking about the new Brood being even stronger than the old Brood. The change is that you lose invisibility now on your web, but you gain unobstructed movement no matter what.
Yeah.
I think the other big nerf to the Broodmother is I believe she got her experience gain talent removed. I'm not 100% on that. You used to be able to actually get 1 level per minute, and you hit like 25, around 25, and you just you get the 20 talent, which is the plus 70 attack speed, which is a big boost for DPS. Now, again, I don't play Brood, but I don't think she has that talent anymore, or at least it got shifted back. Cap, please do check for me. And I think that's also a big nerf on that part.
Could the Broodmother and Axe, is there some kind of synergy that they, they knew they were going to pick Brood, so that's why they have the Axe type of thing?
Your experience gain is 35% at 15
At
now,
15, yeah.
rather than level 10.
And that makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Going from 10 to 15 is a big deal.
And people haven't been getting it actually
Radiance
almost...
ban.
Sorry. 200 health for level 10 makes the Broodmother really tough to kill, especially when you have that unobstructed walking, and then the 20% cooldown. I think the Broodmother, like traditionally, Gyrocopter does well against Broodmother, but this Broodmother is going to be operating much like we've seen in 7.0, where people were just focusing on right-clicking, and focusing on like Mask Command, Desolator, and stuff. So in that context, Broodmother is going to be very, very good against Gyro, because any hero that really latches onto a Gyrocopter and it doesn't really let go, Gyro has a big problem. He likes his zooming around.
And synergy with
Black
Axe?
Cannon.
No synergy with Axe.
No synergy with Axe.
Not that I see it.
Sad. Well, I'm sure that the Axe pick is going to make sense at some point. Don't worry. So we have an Earthshaker picked up as well by virtus.pro. That means it's offline Earthshaker?
It could be a mid Earthshaker against the Broodmother.
Okay, I can see that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's just an option. I'm not even sure if virtus.pro know what they're doing till this.
But do you think the Broodmother is going to be mid? Then?
Yeah, I think so. That's how Liquid always played it. Put her mid right now. The benefit you get from the Broodmother in the mid lane is that you could get access to the hard camps / ancient camps very easily. They did move the hard camps further away from the mid lane, but still, you get a lot more farm. You get to push out the wave and then back off and farm a lot. That's how Matuma Man used to get a level per minute. But we'll see. Is that a Viper ban?
That is indeed a Viper ban, and virtus.pro also bans out the anti-mage.
Okay.
So I want to see that come out.
To pick.
And the next pick is for virtus.pro, means Liquid has the last pick.
Hurry.
Tie everything together. What could tie the draft for virtus.pro together? How do you feel like their plan?
Razor against Brood.
Razor against Brood.
Mid. They could Alchemist.
They could Darkseer.
So
That does mean that
mid?
Shaker mid? Shaker mid? Or
Is that the Darkseer mid, though?
Yeah, I think it's
No?
Shaker mid, and then the Darkseer with the Clockwork.
Okay.
But we'll see.
Shift things over.
Only 10 seconds.
Everything is up in the air.
5 seconds remain.
I hear
Fever, Venge.
Owen say that he thinks Miracle is going to play that Axe. Oh, Medusa is the last pick there.
Choose your hero.
What is it, Miracle?
I can't find Medusa.
It is Mind Control Axe. It is Miracle, Medusa,
Brood.
and it is, no one Earthshaker. So, yep, it is a mid Earthshaker.
They've been bamboozled. Now they can just run safe lane Brood and the Dusa up against the Earthshaker. Though, obviously, they have Darkseer. It's just going to be mid's going to be really difficult for no one Earthshaker.
Yeah.
Any melee hero is susceptible to the Mystic Snake.
Yep.
Not fun.
Lumi, what do you think is going to happen? Who's going to take this first game?
I like Liquid's draft much more. They have a good balance of mid to late game, and I think they have the better lanes as well.
All right. I'm going for Liquid as well, by the way.
I like VP's pace of game against really with this lineup, so I'll go VP.
Let's find out if carry Earthshaker or mid Earthshaker is gonna do it over to ODPixel and Fog for game number 1.
Patience.
Thank you very much, Steve. Yes, we are ready here for game 1. We have VP versus Liquid. We got a little bit of fun from VP, and I thought we were gonna have a little bit of fun from Liquid, but no, Liquid say we're playing Medusa as our final pick.
Medusa
and it's
Brood.
A pretty strong game for Medusa.
Yeah, that's a pretty dream lane if they actually do set it up like that. But what it looks like is they are Miracle in the safe lane, and they're gonna put the Brood mid versus no one.
Okay.
So what that tells me is typical Liquid. They don't really care. They're like, Matu will end up catching up. He knows how to play these heroes. He can do Ancients, etc. with Broodmother. Medusa is the late game, and Miracle is the one that they usually want to babysit and have him have the best game possible. So he's going to save lane versus Darkseer. Also quite decent versus Darkseer because you can push the lane out a little bit better than a Broodmother, and it's just a better matchup versus that Darkseer. And will be my control up in that top lane. See a lot of shared tangos coming out from Liquid. So 2 shared tangos on Broodmother, shared tangos on Axe. So Axe started with Boots, Stout Shield.
Okay, so he's ready to run at them.
He's ready to pull the creep wave.
Okay.
That's what I feel like. Here we go. Ion shells have been starting to put out. Liquid does not really want to contest this one.
Not at all. As VP will be able to secure themselves both. In fact, let's go with 3 runes. Nice start for VP.
Let's see if Mind Control does go cut that creep wave. I did think he would, especially once he saw Heroes bottom, and looks like that's going to be the...
Yeah, only Ramsey's up here at the moment. Creep wave, so...
Clockwork Darkseer dueling. We've seen teams do this in the past, just because in theory, you know, it sounds so strong, right? You ion shot the Clockwork. If you can get people in the cogs, you can even vacuum later on, get more people inside the cogs. Sure, not early, but the combo is very strong. If you isolate anybody, the damage from Battery Assault and Ion Shell is absurd. Being said though, Liquid is putting a full safe lane tri-lane, which will make it very tough for that mid lane. And oh, look at Solo.
Oh, here comes the
Enfeeble
Enfeeble.
is skilled. He's doing what he does best.
Matu, he's going to need a bit of help, and it is on its way. GH TP's into the mid lane, and
Another
Enfeeble for you as well, sir.
Yep.
Yeah, the no one mid shaker. I'm excited to see how this plays out. Other than the Deucer, it definitely can be a nice game for a farm shaker. Lots of heroes to jump on and splat, but be a bit of a risky one running the core shaker.
Yeah, look, bottom. Battery Assault plus Ion Shell. That's what we were talking about here. Kuroki. Actually, skill Ice Level 1 Ice Vortex to get that movement speed burst to avoid Clockwork. Lil pulls the lane. And I mean, Mind Control is going to do great up here until the rotations come out. He's got a pretty nice matchup versus Gyrocopter with that pure damage Helix.
Miracle. He's getting kind of low, eh? And with that in mind, yeah, they're just going to guard him. Miracle. With the mana shield.
Going to be in some trouble here.
Yeah,
the cogs come out.
Cogs, is he getting home out of this one? He's got so much charge. He still has the Fairy Fire. Yep. He is now out of mana and very low on health after that bit of abuse from Low and Passion.
The cog burn, though, really owns Medusa. That mana and health drain. Solo. He has a TP, but GH has the Void. They're going to be running him down.
Now, this should be a first blood, unless he could do some amazing next level jukes. He's trying.
Oh, he's dead. He's trapped.
Yeah, they caught him under the tower. And there we go. First blood for Mind Control. Solo comes waltzing a little too close to danger. And pretty nice for the offlane axe to pick that one up. Oh, here we go, round 2. He's got that vortex again to speed away. Zoom. He's fine.
The tower is hitting that cog, so Kuroki only has to hit it once.
Lily was tempted to dive for this, but Kuro, he's going to turn and force a little ride back.
Careful.
Mid lane start. Oh. There's a hasted Bane trying to snipe a courier.
Oh my god.
Oh, what is going on? I mean, I don't blame for Solo for trying for that one. He had it.
How'd he get there so fast after dying top? He just like instantly TP'd. All right.
Oh dear. All right, so it's 2-0 for Liquid.
Yeah.
All right. Farm mid though. It's looking very good for no one.
Yep. He's versus
Brood.
It's a pretty good matchup for. versus Matu quite well with that stout shield melee hero.
Yeah. Time the spider comes in, he turns, gives them the totem to the face. Miracle's farm down bottom, certainly been slowed down by this duo lane that's working out for the time being. Mid lane, again. Consistent trade of harassment. Ritumaman getting lower and lower. He just still have the south to fall back on.
I think the big thing is also that not only are they slowing Miracle's farm down, is they're letting Pasha farm. He's going straight for the boots. He's already got almost 20 last hits to his name. That's very good for Darkseer, because we've seen Darkseer really kind of suffering, especially in the last recent patches, because those mana changes. And no one might actually try to make a rotation with his teammates. There's an arcane boots to hit him up, and they're actually just gonna doesn't want to lose the tower to Brood, making those rotations.
Yeah, up top, Ramses has the face boots complete.
It's nighttime. Solo.
Oh, not again.
Spotted out.
Oh no, not again, Solo. It's been a painful opening for Solo, as this is the third time he goes out. Mind control, running himself away from Ramses, and I'll tell you what, he's only going to make it. He gets away safely. GH,
You see
he's
that?
fine as well.
Look at bottom. They actually find Miracle.
It's a scary duel lane. I mean, you said it. We've seen it in the past. It's not necessarily the most common at all.
You surge, get the cogs, battery assault plus iron shell. It's one of the highest DPS between two heroes actually in the game that you can combine. Battery assault, one of the highest. Same thing with iron shell. And top, you noticed how Ramses, you're seeing a difference. RTZ, as well as I think it was mid one who played the gyrocopter. They went for the 0-4-4 build. Ramses actually has max 3 levels of barrage.
Old school.
Yeah.
Old school gyro here from Ramses.
This is because he's playing versus an axe, so he's expecting them to kind of like run onto him, so he can use the barrage to.
Yeah.
Missile has been buffed severely, and that was why we've been seeing teams use it. And now Kuro and GH, they're looking for the wraparound onto Ramses. Ramses has called on at the ready. But be careful if he steps up too far, though. Axe now does have call, almost level 5.
See what they could do. TP in already coming through from the clock. Lil's going to be there. Ramses getting gone on, but Lil with the battery assault heads forward, and Liquid, she backing away from that. This battery, well, I mean, look at the dap. Battery assault and iron shell.
Yep.
It's ridiculous. You just run down any support at this stage of the game, and you destroy them. Solo, he's got his eyes on GH, but no points in Nightmare yet, of course. No one will still find the Fisher. GH blocked off, and Look is ready and waiting on the other side. They pop down the cogs, surrounding GH. He's trying his best to run away with this extra speed underneath the nighttime. Not enough. The enchant totem to the face is there from no one. And we pick up a third. Well, we got it. Only his 5th game on Shaker. Only a 25% rate out of his 4 games that he's played.
Oh yeah, I remember the Kaka or Shaker too. That's a good point, yeah. ESL Hamburg. They were just like, alright Kaka, you're mid now. Versus that Broodmother. It's pretty neat.
They lost, didn't they?
They did lose.
They did lose, didn't they? I remember that.
He had a good laning phase, and then it fell off pretty hard. I remember he got like tri-ganked and he turned around and killed 2 people, I believe. Smoke toward top. They're trying to punish Ramses here. They have very high kill potential. They can close the gap. Solo does break the smoke. They know that he's around the area.
Radiant's middle tower is being
See what they
attacked.
can do. All they need to do is get the jump in with the Night Stalker Solo.
They don't want to fight away from the creep wave versus a gyrocopter who you know has rocket barrage already. And rocket barrage is now maxed.
Level 7. It's very, very scary.
Yeah. Miracle still eating heavy harassment from that surge combo into cogs.
Catching a little bit up in CS, but sitting at the top still. There's no one and Timberman. Very big up top. On control, getting a little too close, and there's the rundown. Cool down, and Rocket Barrage bringing him down very low. Trying to look for an opportunity to dunk. Couldn't quite find the threshold in time. Kuro and GH looking for revenge. They should get Ramses, and indeed they do. So down one of these 2 with him. It doesn't look like he can. He's out of mana. So at the end of the day, the 2 of them dive in deep. The kill. Lil maybe had to turn things around, but already Liquid back off. So it will keep Bane alive.
You see how, like, my control wasn't actually a bottom lane. Pasha versus Miracle. Oh, Miracle wins the fight. Yeah, my control actually uses the axe ult. Even though the gyro wasn't low at all, he just used it for the 150 damage to try to help his teammates get the kill in bottom. No one gets a free frag on Miracle. Just invis behind the tower and 1 enchant totem hit.
Easy peasy. 1,200 gold towards that blink dagger. We're on track for pretty good timing for him. All of these movements, though, it gives a lot of space to the spider in the mid lane. Matumbaman, he has got that Desolator complete. And this is classic Matumbaman, picking it up and getting it this as early as he has. I say he's about 200 gold away, but even so, this is going to be a very, very quick Deso timing on the Brood. And then to be fair at this point, you know, if the Shaker's already popped his spells, if you get in on him, you'll be able to shred him.
Yeah, I mean, he's got it finished up, but
Yeah.
did you see Solo's warding that he placed a couple minutes ago? He's blocked out both sets of Ancients to make sure that they can't enable the too much.
Oh,
no one?
What? I mean, he got the spiders.
He got a lot of gold.
He got a lot of spiders, but did not kill as GH was outside of the range of it. Solo's now going to die. No one should be fine,
They
but...
take out those obs guards that are blocking the Ancients.
Yeah. No, straight away.
Mind Control versus Ramsey's top. Mind Control needs a couple spins here.
Where's the
Closing the
RNG?
gap.
He needs one spin. He's not getting it.
He's got Vanguard already finished, so he's quite tanky to be able to go for that. Now, Brood goes jungle. Kuroki's like, thank you so much. I go mid. I get 6. My 6 is very important. And yeah, Matu's still saving gold. Has enough for the Mithril Hammer, but has not purchased it up just yet. Maybe he's gonna change his mind. I think Matu almost always was Desolator now.
Yeah, I wonder if he
Middle tower is
maybe
being
thinks let's
attacked.
just get Radiance and go for the farm if he wants to play that sort of game. But as you say, yeah, still sitting on that big pile of gold that he's putting up the spider. Still to spend into it. You know what? Level 10, take the 250 mana.
Yeah, mana is just way more worth it on Earthshaker. The 30 damage is okay, but it's not the 10 strength that it used to be. The 10 strength was an insane amount of damage, tankiness, and bottom, Lil versus Miracle. Miracle will be just fine.
That's the blink pickup. And at the same time, Solo grabs the smoke.
Oh, but
so
Bill's going back in? Never mind.
everyone's got to be careful down there.
That Iron Shell, it's really high level already, level 8 on Pasha. And they're going to go for this again, probably, with Lil and Pasha. The Iron Shell come up, maybe turn him to close the gap onto Miracle.
Mid lane. No one. Coming a little too far. They're trying to get this man out of there, but it's not going to work. He gets taken down. Look at that gold. Farms up a fair amount of spiders. Well, that money does add up. Doesn't manage to get a kill. But will stay alive, back off in time. He's still saving money, Matumbaman. He's just sitting on 4.5 gold.
I'm trying to think if he's going to either do the Radiant, the Deso, or the Orchid. Maybe the Orchid would be really nice this game versus the Earthshaker.
What is he going to do? I mean, you know he's having a laugh about it. He's thinking of something fun. What is the fun item today?
Guess we'll see.
There it is. Okay, he still gets the
He
death.
still does the Deso.
He's got-
Yeah, I was going to
okay.
say, I don't see him ever really deviate from that build. But now bottom, Miracle gets hookshotted up with the Ion Shell and Cogs. More than on Miracle. That one secures the last hit.
Yeah, Miracle's having a bit of a rough
Dire's middle
time
tower
down.
is being
Yeah.
attacked.
His farm's falling behind.
They didn't really play around him too much. They were like, okay, this lane we can't help. Night Stalker and AA can't contest versus Darkseer, Clockwork, and they just roamed him to his own
Dire's
devices.
middle tower is being attacked. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Ramsey spotted up by the ward.
Radiant's bottom tower under fire.
Matu has full Deso and Mask of Madness at the base. Pretty absurdly farmed in solo. Getting isolated.
Oh, and he's gone. GH and Mind Control around. Dunk from Mind Control.
They want to give Mind Control these kills because he's getting closer and closer to Blink. That's the biggest item for them to pick up so they can keep making space for Miracle. Because now Miracle, he's just got to farm to catch back up and let the team make the space for him.
Radiant's bottom tower
Lane.
under
Kuro.
fire.
He's gone. Let's get the Ice Blast down, Ramses, but unlikely the Liquid are going to be able to do anything with that. As you said, just waiting on that Axe Blink
Radiant's bottom tower
before they
is
start to
being
get
attacked.
too practiced. Mid lane, no one. He is eyeing this up. He's got the Echo Slam back available and straight in. There he goes onto GH. Sets up for another kill for Ramses as they get a double.
Being attacked.
Moving on the tower.
Radiant have
Getting some
fortified
good
their
momentum
towers.
now, VP, but still 12 minutes in. It's only a 1k gold lead for Liquid. It's a very, very close.
Dire's
Close
top
opening
tower
this
is
game.
under
Yeah.
siege. Radiant's middle tower is taking damage.
That's the axe that they were waiting.
Dire's top tower is being
Getting his
attacked.
blink dagger. Smoke up though from VP. Was warded. So Liquid fully aware of this.
Matu broke the smoke from the high ground,
and
and they know this is happening. Miracle starts backing up, and oh, I think they actually pinged out that they put that ward there. GH has to be careful here. Now mid.
And up top, Solo is leading in straight away. Fiend's Grip onto GH, buying time for Ramsey to close the gap. Miracle's trying to push them off with the Stone Gaze, but it's not going to be enough to help them. They'll get the turnaround dunk onto Solo. Now they're turning back towards Ramses. Can they finish off this gyro? No one's there. And with that, VP, they can try and fight back against Matsumo, desperately trying to lifesteal up, but the chain stuns are there between the Shaker and the homing missile as Liquid lose 4. They've only got Miracle left alive. Can he get away from this one? Lil trying to close the gap, jump forward from no one, and with the cogs, they have the control into the Darkseer wall. Miracle's down as well, and all 5 heroes being taken down by VP. Ramses does get picked off by Kuro.
Ice Blast. They have the ward near the Ancients, so he did actually see him running back here. But yeah, so they revealed their high ground ward, that Fiend's Grip. Miracle tries to come in, the Stone Gaze does not connect, and in the mid lane there, no one actually killed Kuroki by himself with an enchant totem. So there was no AA blast, which they desperately needed for this one. Matu gets chain stunned up by the totem and the fissure and gets brought down. While on the side, you also see the Ion Shell and Clockwork do nice work of mind control as well. So they are isolating very nicely by VP and being aggressive before they saw that Blink Dagger on the Axe. But now, Blink is finished on mind control, so they can look to get on. I'd be surprised if they don't deward that high ground ward, though. That the Fiend's Grip initiated on, because that was a clear Fiend's Grip onto the high ground.
Oh, that's a good point as well. I saw Web just highlight that out. Once the Spirit is there, are we right in saying that that is going to nullify a lot of Matuma Man's lifesteal with the ult?
Yes, it can.
That's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
And he's not too far away from, well, he's getting there. He's nearly got enough for the VIP booster, but it's not going to be a long time until that Spirit Vessel's there, and that's going to have to be quite something that Matuma Man has to be aware of. On the side, Mind Control will find the catch onto Lil. There's the combo that we're talking about with the Blink and Ice Blast combination, but Mind Control pays his price. And at the end of the day, not worth it. Throwing away that axe for just a support clock.
Yeah. So the Spirit Vessel thing that you're mentioning, it is good versus the Broodmother, but ideally as a Brood, you don't really want to fight too much until you have that BKB on top of all this. Because your timings are, you get level 20, you get your BKB Master Madness Deso, and then you're that absolute monster. Miracle gets slept up. Solo there.
They do have Fiend's Grip, but yeah, Miracle's just going to go straight for the Stone Gaze and get out. Ooh, the hook shot. Not quite long enough there from Lil. Can't close the gap. Miracle gets back out. This is all... Don't even get a kill onto Solo as well by the looks of it, as he was, for some reason, still in that lane. I don't quite know how he ended up there, but...
Looked like, I think maybe he was trying to get another ward down. I'm not too sure. Because he still had the wards, a couple wards in his inventory.
He was a long way away from his team.
Yeah. And Liquid, they actually did not deward that ward that was placed there 3 minutes ago. It's still there, chilling. Giving some good information. I also saw Liquid making the moves up toward that top lane, so they know there are targets behind GH. No one. Matu.
Oh. Easy Spiderling goal. But no.
Cash money.
And that, I mean, he's nearly got his Yule Scepter done. It'll be very slippery.
That Yule Scepter, one of the best items access we've said in the past. You just insta-Yules him as soon as he blinks. If you have vision at all of him, you can't get clear initiations. And I mean, Ramses is farming extremely hard too.
Yep.
Having SNY going for the BKB next, he's going to be a bit of a monster. Having a good chunk of net worth over that Miracle Medusa.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
That's as you say. BKB is needed before. Can't really do too much in the fight. And Liquid their lineup themselves with this Medusa, they are happy if they can keep this one going.
Yeah.
As not a lot of chance that no one really wants to take the game late with the mid shake-up.
I think that's why they picked Medusa. You know, just take it late game. And if you look at VP's lineup, they don't really have what we would call like the greatest D push. They have Fissure and then the Gyros Flak and some Ion Shell to kind of deal with that. So if Liquid can take it late game, they have a bit better of situations just because they have the Medusa Snake and the Medusa on the high ground who acts as that, like, that, I guess you could say like pseudo sniper kind of concept. No one takes the armor talent now too.
With the pipe complete on Pasha, VP definitely getting the tools together to try and really amp up the aggression.
Yeah, skipping the mech because he's versus AA.
Yep. I'm going to do quite a bit against Liquid's lineup. One looking prime, ready to get the jump. 2 down bottom. They are on the way over VP. They've got the vision with the rocket flare. They know Kuro's position. He's trying to hide. Mind control is there. Could the counterplay, but the 2-man Fisher comes through for no one. It's a bit awkward. There we go. That will do the job. They got the cooldown from Ramses coming in from the side. And they will be able to claim both of these kills. Kuro and Mind Control hit the ground. And a tier 2 down in favor of VP.
Yeah, some really nice aggressive moves. They definitely feel that they're a stronger portion versus Liquid, since Liquid has a Dusa. They need more time. But nice rockets from Lil. That information he gave, very crucial. And the Spirit Vessel is going to be finished up already. So the beauty about Clockwork, you get Spirit Vessel, you get your 5 armor talent, and then at 15 you can choose to get the 15 strength, and you're sitting at like 2200 health with 12 armor as a support Clockwork. I saw Yapsor doing it the other day, and I was like, oh my god, this clock is actually, it's pretty hard to bring him down just because of how durable you are. You soak a lot of spells, even if you do die. I'm going to be going for that Shadow Blade to get those pickoffs whenever people are split pushing. You know, find Matu would be the dream for them. They might actually go for a smoke here behind no one.
See what they can get done. See if they can build up some of those Spirit Vessel charges.
They've got the high ground ward watching Liquid at the moment. They see Mind Control, they see Kuroki.
What surge is this?
On that information.
Ping's coming out here. Looks like Sully knows that they're around. Lil trying for a hook shot, but with the amount of spiders, he can't close the gap. No one has the jump through. Does have the Yule set up into the stuns. Do they have the damage? Looks like they should do with the drag back vacuum. They've got him. They take down Matuma Man. Kuroki trying to respond to this, but the creeps, they're just swarming him. VP jump forward. They'll claim Kuro's life as well.
Right there, that pipe playing a big part, saving Solo's life. Kuroki would have at least gotten a trade kill, but do kill Matu. He really needs that BKB to be able to fight properly. And Miracle
Middle tower is being
getting sandwiched here.
Lil doesn't have the hook shot. Fisher off the mark.
Should be able to make it.
Straight for the TP. Close one, but Miracle does escape. Miracle doing a good job of rising back up the ranks with his farm. Taking that aggressive position inside VP's jungle. They're elsewhere and
Radiant's top tower
and
is under
closing the gap.
Instantly when they see someone split up, they start looking for plays. Look at that. Axe shows bottom, both Clockwork and Bane TP down.
Oh shit, look at Ramses. I mean, you said he's got good farm. It's 21 minutes and he's got a completed butterfly.
Looking for Mind Control here. They have a lot of spell damage for him too. They should be able to bring him down with just the 2 supports. And yeah, Ramses decided to not go for BKB, going a bit more greedier.
I mean, I like that. Because they can rely on the pipe, obviously. That's already there for the team to help him out. And having a butterfly this early on is pretty damn crazy. No one's able to find a pickoff onto Kuro.
Just enchant Totem twice with the Fissure.
Well, actually looking for Miracle there. They've got the homing missile, but Ramses can't really chase for that one. He could try and look towards Matumba, but they're already out with the free pathing. Jukes him through the trees. Tumberman will be safe.
Yeah, Ramses with that. When he has the plus 50 movement speed talent, 3 flutters, he's going to have haste. 550 movement speed.
Dire's bottom tower under fire.
20-12. Okay, Goldie for VP.
Yeah, VP's just been, they're setting the pace of the game nicely for themselves. They got to keep the aggression going. Here we go, they are.
There's the combo. You'll set up into the enchant item, hook shot as well. You got to be careful farming with those spiders when there's this sneaky shaker on the map now.
That was pre-Shadow Blade too. Now the Shadow Blade's coming out. No Broodmother, who is the strongest hero on Liquid's side. This is a free Roche for VP. Let's see if Liquid can go for some type of steal play. Gonna be tough.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
Scouts it out.
He's trying to have a look in. Pasha just in perfect position to block off any sort of interruption from Liquid. And that in mind, this is a bit of a no-go zone. Liquid backing away already, knowing that they just cannot get involved in this Roche. Ramses grabs the Aegis, back up to the top lane, pushing this one out.
It's looking pretty problematic. Liquid.
Yeah, VP's getting really, really big and very, very quickly. This is early stages, but their lineup's looking pretty terrifying and just seems to have the potential to do a lot more than what Liquid can do.
Yeah, they're really outpacing them at the moment. Miracle's having a lot of trouble catching up. He's almost 11k net worth. He's going to have Lincolns on top of that Yasha soon. Still get picked off from all the burst from VP. And VP's ward coverage in this game, they're not really letting Liquid get those opportunities to walk out of the base and farm. They've been pretty much secluded to their neutrals ring for the last, I want to say, 8 to 10 minutes. You look at the kill score, the kill board, and it's pretty much all VP favored since the 19-minute mark.
Yeah, I feel like Liquid haven't been able to do that much with the decent timing on the Axe Blink Dagger. Like that sort of combo with the Cool and the Ice Blast, we've only seen it once.
That's all they really do have, though, right?
Sure.
The damage that you can throw inside of the AA is Broodmother walking into an Earthshaker and a Darkseer is not ideal.
Oh,
Matu?
here we
does
go.
not have the Echo, but he can be able to do a lot of damage here. Just clean up that spider.
8 seconds till Echo Slam.
Oh, Lil's porting in.
5 seconds. The Echo's going to be there. And for a few, he has got the blink. He's going to set up. They got to take those spiders away, and indeed he does. Takes the spiders away from him. I don't know if it'll be enough to keep him alive. No, in fact, they are just close enough for him to still get it. As that spider gets absolutely splattered, and no one, he's going for it. The man, he's going to go for the Aghanim Scepter as it looks to be, as he's queued it up, and he's 3k gold towards it.
That's pretty cool to be able to scout out and look for the Broodmother, right? You just hop around. That could be nice. Miracle.
No one has
going for him here.
Set. Oh, the vacuum onto 2 into the cooldown. Stonegate comes out, but Mind Control, he's already gone. Miracle, he's falling low. He's somehow still alive, but the Mask of Man he's getting himself back up. The Spirit Vessel is ticking it down and reducing what he can do, but he does manage to put a stop to that play from VP. Keeps himself alive, able to pop the Aegis, and able to kill no one.
I thought he was going to go down there for sure, but 3,000 damage done by Miracle there. That Stone Gaze damage amp. He got a good chunk of mana restored from the Snake as well. That was pretty damn impressive on top of the Ice Blast. Kuroki now gets the Midas finished up, so his levels will start boosting up a decent amount. And yeah, that's all they really need. They need to go for this super late game on Liquid. They are struggling. 6k advantage for VP. I think Ramsey's just got the BKB delivered. And Lil almost solo crest. So they're getting a lot of these big items for themselves that they just helping them pull further and further ahead. Miracle Invis. Stalking Lil.
Not really much you can do on his own against that guy.
It's like I said, it's
a beefy
2,000
clock.
He actually took the battery assault damage over the strength this time around. But he's still incredibly tanky. 16 armor.
Timberman still looking for that BKB. Really needs it, as we've seen, to be able to have the chance of doing anything. And Ramsey's trying to chase down Kuro. 4 stars there though, so Kuro will be fine. Breaks the distance. Timberman now seeing if he can get back and involved. But the webs are out and Pasha can get away. Meanwhile, up top, this means that Miracle left alone, and that is a huge pick for VP. That is Miracle down for a whole minute without buyback.
Go slam. Under creep wave. Easy pick off when he's that far ahead and isolated.
And look at this VP coming with the wraparound. They're looking to try more from Liquid. They've got the Nightmare onto one, the Fiend's Grip onto another. Set up from solo allows them to take down GH and also to crush Kuroki. VP.
Yeah, VP's just, they're playing at such a fast
they're
pace.
crushing it.
Top tower is being attacked.
8k gold lead. Over a 10k experience lead as well. And they're going high ground now.
Radiant's middle tower is taking damage.
And without a Medusa, this is not going to be an easy defense for Liquid. 20 seconds, no Miracle. The fortification comes out. I mean, you've only an Axe and a Broodmother. I don't know what sort of a play that they could go for at the moment, but Timberman's just keeping himself hidden in the tree line. That's the Aghanim Scepter complete for no one. Tier 3 down in the mid lane. They open up the racks, and they'll claim them. It's going to be a Raxgon. VP getting significantly ahead now, and it's hard for Liquid to stop this from happening. If they continue to sort of give away kills outside the base, it's not going to be nice once it comes to the defense.
No, definitely not. My control is unable to find anything as this Axe.
Yeah.
the ward vision from VP is just spotting every single one of Liquid's movements, and they're just playing on the full defensive at the moment. Still no BKB on Matu. This was a 12-minute Deso Mask of Madness, and now it's 28 minutes on, and he still has not finished it up. VP just playing incredibly well around all this. And mid lane, no one goes in. Hops away.
Oh, not quite enough damage to bring Matuma Man down, but it was close. Just keeping Liquid on the toes.
The old Echo Slam. Would have probably had that.
Nah. It's better now with more units,
Yeah,
isn't it?
I'm just kidding.
But I'm sure no one's probably blaming the patch.
When you can just get on. And he's pretty massive. Now getting ulti orb.
Easy shrines, as it were, for VP. Liquid, and maybe thinking about doing something out of it. They've come out of the base.
They've got BKB finally. Pasha commits on Guro.
He does. He tries to get him up on the cliff. I mean, at least dragged him back into the fissure. And Pasha with the rundown from the Iron Shell. It's enough to take down Croaky. They do lose solo, and Pasha is going to get beaten down by Matuma Man. Matuma pops the BKB. Miracle having to deal with the rest of VP elsewhere. Ramses pops the BKB. Looking to chase down Miracle. No one's got the control. Miracle down yet again. Losing 2 more on Liquid.
Oh, you see that by no one?
Oh,
the
he's got
Aghanims.
Did he close the gap with it?
And again. Oh man.
Oh, he's
I can just imagine the smile on his face. Look at Solo pinging him out
He
too.
is absolutely loving
my
it.
goodness.
Aghanims Shaker.
Come on and slam. That was
Oh my goodness.
that was epic.
That was.
He just
that
leaped from so
finisher.
far away.
Finish it. Bye.
Again though, VP with those incredibly aggressive moves. Looking for just looking to never slow down. Never
was gonna
slow down the
say.
pace versus Liquid's lineup.
I mean, Liquid's just. It feels like they've just been trying to chill. It's not paying off this game. VP ain't letting Liquid chill this game. They're coming in with no chill. And all the skill. 30 to 15, 16k lead. And now pushing in for a second set of racks. Tier 3's down. Ramsey's up on the high ground.
Look at those flaks, killing Kuroki. Look at that distance, dude. It's insane.
That's
'Cause now
balance.
you get that 9 flak at level 15.
You just can't come near the racks.
Yeah, you can't step near it. He
It's-
kills the whole racks, and if you step up, you die.
It's worse than, I mean, we've all seen the defenses against Luna with the glaives when she's hitting the racks. This is worse.
Meteor Hammer,
Oh, so like.
Bane, and Ramses gets the well played.
Now
But
it's a sensible hero to buy on. You've got the setup for that channel time. You've got the Nightmare into Meteor Hammer.
And he's got the cast range time.
And the
too.
cast range, so you can get those racks and tier 3s from a mile off. Oh boy, oh boy. I mean, can Liquid turn this round? I mean, they do have a Medusa. Everything's possible. Anything's possible.
They're
But it's rough.
I
The way
agree.
that
Too
VP are
much of a-
playing.
too much of a deficit now
I mean,
at
they
this
just
moment.
got Matuma Man outside of the base here. In come the rest of the team. Mind Control does get the call off, but the cooldown's there from Ramses. They surround them. BKB up by Matuma Man. He's managing to light a little bit up. It's not enough, though. Matuma Man's down. Mind Control as well. GH is trying to run. He's trying to hide, but the chase down's there. He's been surrounded by Pasha and Ramses.
Miracle versus the world now.
It really is. Kuro's just getting dunked on by no one. No one. He's full of life. In fact, no one's dead. All right, Miracle does manage to get the Shaker. But again, it's 3 heroes dying on Liquid, only 1 on VP. No one knows this game is over. He just buys back. He wants to come back in and play some dotes with the team. And here we go. You'll set up into the dunk.
Honestly, every time I see that Earthshaker,
I mean,
it just brings a
brilliant.
smile.
And GG is cool. The game is over. Liquid fall apart here in game 1. VP playing very, very tightly. And I don't know, man. As we sort of said it, you know, Liquid, they're already secure here, so maybe sort of chilling out a little bit.
You know, though, they're
Yeah.
the pace of the game. You look at Liquid's draft, and they need things to go really well for themselves. They need Matu to have an incredibly good game, and VP, they have a very team-oriented